Hello, everyone, and welcome to Andromeda Rose. I've decided to make a video showing my face because I felt like there was an evolutionary energy coming through that wanted to be presented through communication and really connecting to the soul. So I thought I would make a video like this time. And this video is going to be quite interesting. It's about the evolution that's kind of going on in terms of human-esque ET hybrid walk-ins, soul evolution on a collective level, connecting to the Andromedan galaxy, and actually all major galaxies really at this time. So I've experienced quite the interesting phenomenons that have shown up in various forms, and I've been really integrating a lot into my frequency and into my beingness and coming kind of like home to all aspects of self, soul, body, all of that. And I've been doing this kind of more aware evolutionary process for over 10 years now. So really almost 12 years. And I've noticed through evolution and looking at pictures of myself and pictures of myself now that the physique and the certain aspects of the face have changed, and the eyes, the shape of the eyes, basically the opening of the eyes took place really for the last 10 years to really see and feel and connect to these ethereal realms within the physical body and the world. And through that I've experienced various forms of, I want to say, like galactic Earth moments where space on the planet feels a lot larger and the body feels very light, and the connection to other beings around the space can really show another version of what is possible, and understanding and seeing when you see those beings. And it's not that it happens on an everyday basis. This is normally when it's these huge moments of awakening, normally between October for me into like February time, and then at night it can show up at times too, where this space feels like this giant, almost like you're on a movie set, but everything is the air is very ethereal. Yes, so that's been my experience through certain moments in my evolution. Really the last 3-4 years I've really seen this more in the physical. Before it was very much in the astral. And there's come this kind of full circle with this galactic family, you want to call it, that has shown and present these symbols and these signs and the communication that can happen. You can have ET contact, or you want to stay star family because you're really a part of it. You aren't separate from it. You can have ET contact through various forms of media, music, movies, moments of awe that really take your attention. And I've felt that this journey has kind of presented these images from where I started now into a full circle of the connection of all those timelines when I started my mission, really aware in terms of going out there and looking and going to these sacred spaces And now there's been this full circle of signs. I mean, there's can be many signs out there in the universe, and the universe is very quantum. But in essence, there can come these star being family, even twin essence of your other part of your soul communicating to you. And these communication forms can take various shapes throughout time, and it's normally when you're going through such things as a galactic black hole to really take you to the next level of what you're really here to do, what you're the next part of the transcendence of your being, and your mission can take shape and show you these various forms where your DNA is actually fully upgrading. And the universe is completely quantum, but there is also, on a soul level, there is this essence of knowing who you are as a soul, why you're here, and the greater picture of your beingness and your vibration and its qualities and its value. And that has presented itself to me in these forms of communication through these various forms of media, and also the external, because the external can show and present these galactic symbols, such as the three lights, and that is a symbol, and there is communication through that. And I do believe there's going to be more of this happening out there in the universe, in this particular universe. We can travel between various universes in the earth, actually, on the earth, but it takes this energy of really connecting to your soul codes of your DNA, your galactic DNA, your star DNA, basically. And these various forms of creation can show and present themselves, where everything starts to kind of click in, where these parallel realities will show themselves at these moments where time and spaces you've been to before can kind of click in, and your being starts to feel very different. And that's what I've been feeling, the more astral into the physical, and then it jumps back again based upon these levels of ascension and these levels of your, so to say, your blueprint or your map, where you have been really gritting in these galactic vibrations. So I thought I would share a little bit about that. It's not really something you can completely touch, but I do believe there will be more of this presented. For where I'm at right now, I can see that there is this knowing sense, there is something greater beyond that the human perception could not perceive before, and now there is this new greater awareness in the aspect of everything is connecting. Everything is coming into this essence of unity, even in the galaxy. And we are very, very much these higher hybrid dimensional beings as much as we are human. And we are connecting very much to the ET realms. We have been for a long time. Some of us have been doing this our whole lives since we've been here. And that was me when I was really connecting to these Andromedan frequencies. How new the human can become through connecting to that, and the communication we can receive through those various forms of communication, which is why I believe actually these things were created in the first place, even though media has taken many, many different shapes. I myself used to work in various forms of media, and even before this life, I was in front doing different parts and things like that in the movies. So the perception of part of the human hybrid being is that we understand and perceive and we connect all those aspects of the soul to really bring it all full circle for this higher dimensional energy on planet Earth. And the creational realities are part of this being. They are part of this earth. They are part of understanding what we really are as a galactic family here on planet Earth, as well as understanding our potential and our power as beings. And this goes beyond gender, and this goes beyond race, and even the human identification, even though this is part of the whole play that we came here to do. But on a soul level, the body, maybe this is a better perception, the body and the soul become one. And from that aspect, it has greater places it can go from that place. And we're able to go between these different places of placements into the creational field of existence of human life, and take that out into the world to really share and emanate this vibration of the infinite life we actually are, as I want to say mortal and immortal. We are both. And that vibration can really come through when we really tap into these realms of the astral, and even these galactic black holes that can present themselves through various forms. And you basically travel through this like big loop, or like tunnel is what it looks like, and it can be perceived and felt in between the sleeping and the waking states of connecting. And it just opened up into this energy, and almost to a point where my human can perceive UFOs landing around this area, but not in the perception of it's this big thing. It's normally a human looking object that has different aspects of it that a normal car or such thing wouldn't normally have. So it shows up in these divine moments. And these images or signs or numbers can show up around the same time. And it's very, very interesting. So I believe that we've actually always been living on a galactic Earth. It's just there's more awareness of it, of how it actually functions as a technology. And we actually have this soul technology within us, and it's quite a special thing, even to a point where our connections to beings and relationships have guided us on our way, and even a perception of a being transforming and shape-shifting from one face to another, and basically this face can then show up years later in the actual being that it was in the previous. But basically these star connections are very real. Elven connections, there's different realms and different worlds we can play in, and there's so much we could go into. But the aspect of the grid and the earth connecting to the galaxies, it's kind of like the earth is having an evolution. Maybe it is also going through these galactic wormholes that we are perceiving, or some of us are experiencing. And that in its aspect brings an evolution and an awareness that we did not have before. So maybe I can clear that is pretty much what I was trying to explain in this video. And I hope you guys are doing truly well and having an amazing evolution, or wherever you are, in terms of integrating all of it, because we are integrating quite an amazing thing, and the realization of our soul's journey and evolution of our body and the way we look is very unique. And we can actually come to a way that we do not really age at all much through certain periods of time within our DNA upgrading. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you guys soon. Much love from Tefnut. In and out from Andromeda Rose.